U.S. Attorney's Office says it plans on asking for Scott Jenkins to go behind bars for a long time. The former Culpeper County Sheriff was found guilty Wednesday of accepting tens of thousands of dollars in bribes in exchange for badges. Maggie Glass is live in studio now with a recap of the case. Good evening, Maggie.
Steve, the jury took 3 hours to decide former Sheriff Scott Jenkins did abuse his elected position. U.S. Attorney Chris Kavanaugh says this verdict sends a clear message. No one is above the law, including those entrusted to protect it.
Importantly, this is not close to the line. This was not close to the edge. This is in the heartland of corrupt conduct.
The 3-term Culpeper County Sheriff was found guilty of giving out law enforcement badges almost always for a $5,000 price tag.
The men and women of Virginia every single day that get up in the morning and put on a badge, they have a trust that is with the community that is so important. But when there is one individual or a couple of individuals that violate that trust, it really does hurt the image of law enforcement.
Throughout the course of the 7-day trial, prosecutors played lengthy audio and video files, showed text messages, and relied on the testimony of more than a dozen witnesses, including 2 undercover FBI agents. Still, Jenkins and his attorneys remain steadfast this was not what it looked like, the ex-sheriff himself even taking the stand to explain. Ultimately, it was not enough to sway the jury.
There truly was no defense that could be mounted when you look at this evidence and just how credible it was.
Jenkins's charges include 1 count of conspiracy, 4 counts of fraud, and 7 counts of bribery. Minutes after the verdict, his attorneys asserted this is not over.
So we intend to keep fighting.
The former sheriff could appeal the evidence, but Kavanaugh says the government believes Jenkins's fate is sealed. For now, Jenkins is back home on bond until his sentencing scheduled for March 31st.
I do anticipate that we'll be asking for a lengthy term of incarceration.
We reached out to Jenkins' attorneys for comment today, but have not heard back. Live in the studio, Maggie Glass, 29 News at 6.